Using video to get kids talking can be super powerful, right? So these could be your videos, could be other videos that you found, but the idea here is to put the power and control into the students' hands. So up until this point, we've been talking about like teacher created videos given to students to guide them through some kind of learning process, right? So very much consumption on the student's part, and that there's nothing wrong with that. There's a time and place for that for sure. But the goal of any kind of ed tech in the classroom is to get students to take control of their own learning. Right? How do we take that locus of control, put it in their hands, and get them to drive, to discover? And videos and discussion make a beautiful couple in this endeavor. So we're going to go through. This is going to be a little bit longer video, which I'm breaking one of those foundational rules, but we are going to go through each of these three questions, and I'll have put the timestamps in the description of this YouTube video. So if you just want to skip, you should be able to see that and have that functionality on the YouTube video. So we're going to start off with Google Classroom questions. So I'm going to pull up the Google Classroom LMS and the question feature in there. I'm just now realizing that we could have done this in Canvas as well. So we're going to get a little bonus. Maybe I should rename this LMS questions. I'm only going to do Canvas and Classroom. Doesn't matter. We're rocking and rolling. Then we're going to jump into Padlet and how you can use it for that. And then Miro and something called FigJam, which we're going to play around with a little bit, but I don't know a ton about FigJam. I think it's actually called Figma, but those are linked here. And we're going to play around with Miro a little bit as well. So first and foremost, let's talk about learning management systems. Since we're in Canvas, let's scroll down to Canvas. A good way to do this, just if you're using the Canvas LMS, create a discussion topic, post the video here and your discussion prompts, and students can participate in that discussion down below. You can facilitate that. You can embed. So if we go here, we look at this editing here, these threaded replies allow people to have continuing and ongoing conversations, which is super powerful. You can grade them to hold students accountable and allow non-verbal or non-text reactions. That way students can participate in different ways there. So that is in Canvas. In Google Classroom, so classroom.google.com. If you have a Google Classroom class created, then under classwork, you hit create and you have this question topic here, this question option here. So you just need to type what your question is. So this is, what is this video about? And that's a very poor prompt. You can put in some optional instructions here. Maybe respond with a video of your own, link an outside resource, make sure you reply to at least two of your classmates, that type of stuff. But what's really powerful is here you can add a YouTube video or upload or link to a video that you have made. So you can be using any one of those asynchronous video creation tools, ScreenPal, Flip, Screencastify, the video recorder on your computer. If you have that, you could record a mobile on your mobile phone and upload it here. Or if you're uploading those to YouTube, you can simply grab YouTube videos here and drop them in here. So let's actually take a look at what that's like. I'm going to go to my YouTube studio, grab this one, drop it in here, grab the URL and check that out. How super cool. We hit attach. And then when students see this, you can ask, you can save it for later, you can schedule it. You can put these different pieces on here. I like that students can go back and edit their answers, but that's totally up to you. I'm going to ask that. It's dropped in here, and then students can see this video and view the question, and then I can't see it because I'm in teacher mode, but they'll have the option to answer that question right here. Now the trick is adding a comment is not the same thing as answering the question, and that always throws students off. Then you can see all of the students' answers over here, which is super nice. You can see if they have answered and responded. You can monitor the conversation there. It's a great way to facilitate conversations. So a lot of learning management systems will have that back and forth discussion portion in there for students to be using. Our next option here was in Padlet. If you have never used Padlet before, it's linked right here. It is a very, 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 very powerful tool. This is the help page for Padlet, and so this will take you through just some different ways and some different types of pages that you can make with Padlet. So if you haven't ever messed around with Padlet, it is a great tool to dip your toe into. Freemium, in that I think you get 3 or 5 free Padlets, but then you can just delete old ones and make another one, delete old ones and make another one, or you can export them as images or CSV files. So to get to Padlet, you just go to padlet.com, log in. It is a single sign on, which is nice. That's the same for your students as well as you. Single sign on here. And then you come up here to the top right hand corner and select make a Padlet. Some of these things have changed up a little bit here. There's some different options. What I like to do is I've been coming down here recently with grid with sections, or like timeline with sections, or wall with sections is not a bad one either. So let's go wall with sections here. And the reason I did that is I could put my question up here, more directions down here, and you can see that those are automatically up here. I know it's going to bug some people, so I'll fix that. And then when I'm done, there's all different types of things you can customize. But when I'm done, I can edit this first section and say video number 1. I can add a video here. I can link in a video if I wanted to. I can go find YouTube videos here. So again, that is that same URL that I just grabbed. Is that going to work? Yes, it is. So it's grabbing it right here. I could say watch this and respond. I could put my instructions down here. I could make this a different color so it stands out. And then I hit publish. Then I can pin this to the very top. So when students see this post, they could come in here, and then they can respond by clicking this plus here. And this is my response. I have something to say. I'm not going to fix that one, by the way. And it's going to automatically add things down below. Now, something I didn't do, but I meant to, so I can go back here and I can edit this, is I can allow students to comment on each other's stuff. So they can have this running discussion here, which is super nice. So that would be Padlet. Post a video here and give students the directions and the prompts, facilitate that conversation on here. And then you can have multiple conversations going on here, because I did that with sections. So you can have multiple videos. This could be consistent, ongoing, have students uploading their own videos. Super, super great. You can also record video directly in here. So if you wanted to put that, we're going to talk about this a little bit just down below in student created videos, but they can do a screen recorder or a video recorder, which I can't do right. Actually, let's find out. I'm already using my webcam. It's going to give me trouble. Because I'm using my webcam right here, it's probably not going to allow me to do it right here, but students can record video or audio directly onto Padlet. Super, super powerful. So you have that multiple access of, they could type it, they could bring in pictures, they could link outside sources, they could record videos of their own, all within a space that you control, which is super nice. All right, our last 2 resources here, which I suggest you check out, are Miro or FigJam. I have been pointing people towards Miro specifically because if you're a Jamboard user, you should know that Jamboard is going away next year. You've got some time, but Google recently announced that within the next calendar year, they're going to be shutting down Jamboard. So first, let's check out FigJam, because I know less about this. You can go to, I must already be logged in. So if you go figjam.com, this is the help page. That'll link you to the help page. But if you go figjam.com, it's figma.com. FigJam will take you to the same place. But you go Fig Jamboard up here in the top right-hand corner, you get these interactive whiteboards here. So they give you some different prompts. I have played around with this a little bit. I have yet to find a way that you can upload a video to this page. But if you gave students a video to watch and then said, hey, go collaborate on this page, you can do all sorts of cool things, like put sticky notes on here, just like you put on Jamboard, and students could add their response here, and then they can be moved around. Add another one. You can change the color to categorize. I found a way to connect these things if you wanted. So these 2 are connected to this. It makes it a lot more collaborative, which is super cool. So I check out FigJam. Again, it'd be about giving students a video and then having them collaborate in a communal space, like something like this whiteboard. And then Miro is going to be a lot the same. So if you go Miro.com, part of the reason I love Miro is I saw someone use it at a conference really, really effectively. So Miro.com, sign in with Google. This will get you in here. This is free for teachers. So if you have an education account, you can get the free whole shebang thing going here. And this, I believe, was the one. Nope. I forget where. Maybe it was this. So this is like an infinite whiteboard. No, this is what I was just on. This is an infinite whiteboard, which is super, super cool. You can do a lot of the things that I was just showing you with FigJam, but on here you can insert videos as well. So since the video is running long, I'm not going to show you how to do that because it's going to take me a little second to search for it. But I do know you can insert videos on here, like YouTube videos, and then students could come and so we'll go new board. I don't have a teacher account because I technically don't have an education email, so I'm running into these limits here. But I can drop videos on here, have students do all of the other things that I was just talking about. So they give you some of these different templates. You can upload videos. You can upload like drop in URLs. Let's see if this will work as well. Yep. So this is that YouTube video. So then I can move it over here. I can have students drop in text boxes. This is my response. They can draw lines to each other, and this also connects to this and because of that, and blah, 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 and this communal space in here. Super, super powerful. But again, the idea is give kids access to content through video, have them make their own videos, and then get them in a communal space where they can be talking and sharing ideas through structures and with structures and sentence stems, but getting kids actually talking and collaborating online using video as that spark.